The Story of the Good Brothers. A long time ago, in a small village, there lived two good brothers. They were such good brothers that everybody in the village knew about them. The two good brothers cared for each other in every aspect of their lives. They lived in two separate houses, but they did everything together. They cared for each other even when they were eating. "You eat first, brother." "No, you eat first." "You go ahead, then I will eat." "No, you eat first, then I will eat." "Oh, fine. Then should we eat together at the same time?" "Okay, we should do that." Ha 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 ha. The two brothers worked together as well. They worked hard and took care of their farm. Heave ho! Heave ho! Together, they were always very successful in everything they did. And of course, they never forgot to share everything equally. After a long days of work, the two families always gathered to eat together. One night, after the younger brother went back home with his family, the older brother went to bed, but he wasn't able to fall asleep. "My brother just started a new family. He must need more rice than I do. But even if I offer more rice, he would never take them." He was tossing and turning in bed and thought of a good idea. "Right, I should go and leave some rice to his storage now. He must be sleeping, so he will never find out." The older brother quietly left home with 3 bags of rice on his back. When he arrived, he secretly let them in his brother's storage and quickly came back home. But look! It wasn't just the older brother who couldn't fall asleep that night. The younger brother wasn't able to sleep, worrying about his big brother. "My brother has a bigger family. I'm sure he needs more rice than I do. But even if I offer more rice to him, he would never take them from me. What should I do?" As he was tossing and turning in bed, he too thought of a good idea. "Aha! I should go and leave some rice in his storage now. He must be sleeping, so he will never know." The younger brother quietly left home and headed to his brother's house with 3 bags of rice on his back. Then he secretly left them there and came back. The two good brothers had a good night, but when morning came, they were very surprised. This is weird. I gave away 3 bags of rice to my brother last night. Why do I still have the same number of rice bags?" They had no idea what was going on. Then they both decided to bring the rice bags to each other's houses that night once again. The night finally came, and when it got dark outside, the younger brother put the rice bags on his back and headed to his brother's house. When he arrived, he again secretly left the rice bags there and came back. As for the older brother, he decided to wait until dawn. When the sun started getting ready to come up, he also got up and quietly left home with 3 bags of rice on his back. When he arrived at his brother's house, he secretly left them there and went back to sleep. In the morning, the two good brothers were again surprised. They looked and looked back again, but they still had the same number of rice bags. Was it a dream? They had no idea what was going on. Then they decided to try one more time. "Tonight, I'll make sure to leave them there properly." When night came, the big brother once again carried the rice bags on his back and left home. So did the younger brother. It was one cloudy night. It was darker than usual, and it was hard to see anything. On the way, the big brother noticed something huge on the other side of the road. It was coming closer and closer to him. What's that? Is that a person? Or could it be an animal? The younger brother also noticed something from afar. It was coming closer and closer to him. What's that? A person? A ghost? They were so afraid that they stood still. Then they took a few steps closer and recognized each other. Wait, you, brother? First, they were surprised and confused. Then they burst out laughing as they finally realized what had happened the past 2 days. After that night, the two good brothers became even closer and together lived happily ever after.